Greetings, my fellow servants of the God Emperor. Welcome back to Rogue Trader. It is the Ash Heritor. And we are back on everybody's favorite industrial hellscape, Kiava Gamma, where certainly nothing evil is happening. We're just overseeing the business here, you know? Business as usual, just the assembly line of demon engines and melted people being sacrificed to a future calculating supercomputer. You know,
I always
normal
have a backup
stuff.
plan.
So let's go over here. We know there's a Chaos Marine. Guess we'll go get our second Chaos Marine kill. Is it Aurora again? I will not be surprised if it's shares the same name. Oh, hold on, what have we here? There's events that we cannot interact with. There are things that apparently we can interact with, but we also can't, so color me confused. What do we got here? Okay, this is not where the Chaos Marine is, so I lied. The Cogitator's panels have dozens of breakers, buttons, handles, switches, and control mechanisms. View the log. Oh, we've already looked at this.
Keep your wits about
you.
you.
Oh, yeah, right. The map, like, blacks out after a while. Not sure why. It just does. So, I guess we're gotta go back on the spinny platform. Which is admittedly the coolest platform. Because it spins. And I've heard spinning is a good trick, so... you know, can't go wrong here. Actually, hold on. Did I want to do it this way? I don't think so. This just brings us back to where we were a second ago. This helps nothing. Spinning, in this case, is not a good trick. But now it is again, so... all is in working order. Are those melted human bodies? Given what we discovered in the last episode.
I always keep my options open.
I think they might be. Which is always nice. Never have too many of those in your furnaces. Yeah, I think it was down here then. Chaos Space Marine.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Like, I feel like we've walked around this area, judging by the fact that there's no loot to be found anywhere. But I'm just gonna go around. Yeah, we definitely saw that. And then there was this up here. Just making sure we actually caught everything. There was a fight here, indeed. That is something, though.
Left in the dust.
That looks like chaos.
There.
Yeah, that's a trap, if I've ever seen one. And we're initiating this. Okay, hello, that's a Chaos Marine. The Chaos Marine towers over the Tech Priest's bowed heads like a dark cliff. He's reciting a sermon, slowly, almost chanting. From the mere sound of his deep, low voice, you break into a cold sweat, and your gorge rises. So, that reaction that we're getting is something called transhuman dread, which is a thing that normal, ordinary people get when they behold Adeptus Astartes, be they normal ones or traders. Apparently, the sight of these genetically and cybernetically ascended humans is enough to trigger some deep-seated psychological response in people that makes people shit bricks when just near one of them. Which, not even like if the Astartes is hostile to you. It can just be like a regular Astartes that's just going about his daily business, you know, eating his, like, Cheerios. And you happen to be in the same room. And it just creates this dread. I mean, it doesn't affect everybody, and it doesn't affect you all the time, but it's generally, like, your first interaction with them. It's almost guaranteed. It's pretty cool stuff. He's not eating Cheerios.
Listen. For my words reveal to you from the darkness unto the primordial truth, which has thrown open its gates for wayward souls, seeking deliverance from the shroud of lies and torments of enslavement. Your minds have shed the bonds of the dogma that has guided you into the abyss. Accept now the hope granted to you by the greatest of the word-bearers. Sacrilege! Here on the soil of an imperial world!
Heinrichs hisses through gritted teeth. I knew our meeting on Rykard Minoris wouldn't be the last, but to run into this anathema here. Kiava Gamma did not merely succumb to heresy, Cyrene. Your world is in the clutches of the greatest evil known to the Imperium. Yeah, the Word-Bearers are kind of the greatest evil known to the Imperium. Pascal gazes at his former brethren and whispers dryly, The new sphere signature of the defective units has been archived. In accordance with sacred commandments, I will tolerate no heresy, and thereby sentence you to categorical disposal without redemption. Gonna go dogmatic here, maybe? I'm not gonna listen to the sermon, although I want to. I'm definitely not gonna. The words of your righteous hymn cut through the torrent of the heretic's impious proclamations. You feel as if the light of the Emperor himself touches your heart, warming it with grace and protecting it from malignant corruption. We have received pray against. Effect for... Wait. Just +1 action point. Forever. That seems kind of good. The Chaos Space Marine roars in fury as the tech priests turn and charge you as if on cue.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
I guess it's
The
time.
disgrace of Monarchia will be avenged.
Oh, those references, Monarchia. So, he mentioned the primordial truth. That is basically what the word bearers call chaos. We're gonna put Argenta right there. I hope those aren't explosive. I will go right here. I'm expendable in this fight. Sort of. Not really, but I guess. Pascal. Where are we gonna put Irliet? I kinda wanna keep her the fuck away from them. You have line of sight there. No, not really. You have to basically be here. Okay, I'm gonna put you right there then. It's not an ideal spot, but we'll put Pascal there. And Jai, you can stand next to Irliet for now. What do I'm gonna swap these two around? Shit, I can't. Alright, never mind. We're going there. Alright. I'm gonna open this up with... Who's going next? Cultists? Then Irliet, then the Cultist, then the Chaos Marine. So only Irliet's gonna be able to go first. I'd like to not die in the first turn, so we're gonna give Heinrichs the first turn. And let him do a Word of the Emperor on everybody.
For the throne's glory.
And then he can Shield of the Emperor everybody.
Let's see to it.
Alright. What else can he do? I guess he'll Iron Arm.
I won't object to it.
Alright. Playing this safe. Now I get my next turn. So, and now I will give it to Argenta. Let's put a front line right here. It's gonna affect him. He's got a big base. Okay. I will put my back line. Damn it. Fucking rotate. God damn it. Okay, I'll put the rear back here then.
I'll see to it, personally.
So I want to hit both of us with the back line, but I don't know if that's going to happen. So I'm going to hit Argenta, because she's better at DACA than everybody else. Who is likely to get blasted by him? I have no idea. I'm not in full cover. I'm going to actually forewarn myself.
Not me.
I would like to not die. Okay, I got 4 action points left. What else could I do? I could drop a foreboding and then bring it down. I'm going to do that. I'm going to drop a foreboding. I'm going to drop it on, I guess, just us.
On it.
Alright. And then I'm going to bring it down on Argenta. Hopefully she can do some work. We will start off with Confident Approach. I also have grenades, which I can throw as a free action, which is pretty solid. Could hit 2 of them with a crack grenade. What about an enhanced frag? It's also going to do quite a lot of damage. So if I throw that right here, that's going to hit all of them. Let's open it up with that. Okay, pretty good. Considering I can do that once per game for free. Yep, put the DACA down range over there.
Emperor.
Okay, what now? I can't do that. Okay, we're gonna run and gun. And I would like to deal with this. It's gonna cost me 2 AP though, so that's not gonna happen. Then I'm just gonna stand here, and we put 1 shot into the Trader Marine, or I'm gonna put it right here. We'll get some bullet penetration to hit him anyways. Lovely. Nowhere to go. Like, I guess we can retreat, but honestly,
It's as good
let's
as done.
consign him. ensure that the next hit against him is a crit, and then let's make sure that Irliad's going to take that shot. Speaking of, let's juice her up. She's going soon. Hopefully she doesn't get caught in melee. I don't think she can get caught in melee, because they gotta go through Jai first. Ouch!
Vengeance will be swift.
Is the will of chaos.
These aren't tech priests, these are cultists. Shouldn't we be fighting like traitor tech priests?
I am your doom.
Glad she
Death
dodged.
to non-believers.
Okay. Speaking of,
If it serves your cause.
we are in cover here. So I'm gonna use perfect spot. Oh fuck, is he not? Okay, we do have him in our line of sight. That's great. We are going to put an opening on him.
If I must.
Elusive
I
shadow.
understand your intent.
Right? I'm just making sure we're actually like, yeah, we want this. Voice to strike. Not in range, right? Yeah, they gotta be a bit closer. Well, then I'm gonna take aim. Or do I do an exploit? Or do I do a, how many exploits do you have on you? One? It's not really gonna cut it, so...
This
Yeah,
tedium is
it's okay.
beneath me.
Make sure he doesn't get his cover. And we're killing Edge, the Chaos Marine.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
That was a lot of damage. Yeah. Well done.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Okay, Argenta is getting attacked by a bunch of dudes, but she is a tough cookie. Heinrichs is also getting attacked by a bunch of dudes. Now, this is when it gets bad. Hopefully he does a whole lot of friendly fire.
Suffer as your corpse emperor suffers.
That was fine. That was okay. I accept. You're in not a great position, to be fair. So we're gonna just run up here. And then I can run right here.
Rejoice in battle.
Argenta's gonna engage.
I'll do it.
Argenta versus Chaos Marine.
It's why I was chosen.
I mean, that was some damage.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Wildfire, do it again.
I'll do it.
Get it. Okay, it's a lot of misses.
Doubt is for the weak.
What else do we want to do here? Could use Reckless Rush. Reckless Rush is good, but we don't need it now. The Furious Recital. And... yeah, there's not much else I can do right now, so... it's our turn, with a whole lot of action points left. I've got momentum, but not much to do with the momentum right now. Let's move the opening on this guy, at the very least, to the front. And I am going to cleave into both of these. Chop, chop!
I'm done with this one.
You are indeed done with that one. Over there are more of them. So... we could do Light of the Emperor? No. I'm gonna do some more chopping here as we use Death Whisper
But
on this
of
guy.
course, Lord Captain, nothing stands against me.
Alrighty then. And let's invigorate
For the
ourselves,
throne's
get some
glory.
health back. And I will endure. Okay. Anything we want to do here? Dispatch? I don't think I want to use that on a regular schmuck. So, I'm gonna put a bounty on him, because I gotta go for him to do anything else, so may as well gain the benefits of killing him. So, we'll put some exploits on him. I will then do a Call the Bold, and then give him a right solid smack. Hopefully this kills him. Almost. Alright. It was, that doesn't do any damage to those. Okay, then we're gonna claim the bounty and kill him. It's fine. Yep, he is dead. Okay, 3 actions left even. Well, well, well. Machine Spirit Banishing need line of sight, don't we? Okay, well then we're gonna do a bit of Machine Spirit Communion here.
Request approved.
And I guess I'll just put some exploits on some dudes. I'll put them on the toughest one. Okay. Nothing more to be done here. No sense in doing the Wild Hunt. Alright, Jai. How much damage can you do to that guy? Not all that much, to be fair. Could do an orchestrated firestorm there, but I would like to move. into a position where I can also shoot the Chaos Marine. And Pascal's not in a great position, so I don't think I'm going to use Orchestrated Firestorm. There's other things I could do. God. I think I'm just...
A moving target lives longer.
Not where you're moving. But somebody's got to be the sacrifice here. You have Grenadier as well. Toughness test. Like, what are the chances that that works on him? It's a huge radius. I don't want to waste that. So, monofilament grenades? Probably not going to do anything. Okay. Good to know. Let's,
Tell me, and it is done.
Sign objective there. I think we can get rid of him next turn. And I'm going to shoot this guy with the blaster.
I can do that. Never cross a
27 damage. It's not bad. Not bad at all. And then I'm going to put some Daka down line over here against these two.
Jai Haydari. Remember the name. Am I getting paid for that?
Okay.
I want a medal for that one.
And we are going to give Finest Hour to Irliat.
I hold all
I think
the
Irliat
cards.
can finish this Chaos Marine in one go. Theoretically. Aim for the opening.
If it serves your cause.
Let's get it going again. I think that's about all we need. As I'm going to do a Killing Edge. Actually, let's drop some exploits on it.
Intent.
You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna expose weakness. Should reduce his armor by a bit. And then we'll Killing Edge him. I hope this kills him.
Is beneath me.
Down he goes!
No more.
Alright. This makes me feel a whole lot safer. And we are back up and running. Look at that. We got our, basically our turn again. Oh, that is cool.
You've got
Let's finish off these cultists here. What I use 71%.
I want a medal for that one.
Hey, you have one action point left. Let's juice up
Tell me,
Heinrichs with
and
that.
it is done. Don't get too cocky.
Well, that was an effective turn from Jai. We can also throw a monofilament grenade. That's a lot of damage. Maybe we won't throw that. Let's just throw a regular plasma grenade.
I can do that with the right incentive.
Why not? And now he can go again. I don't even know what's happening anymore, but I'm not going to question it.
Never fight
Well,
fair.
he's dead. And we have momentum again. So, Jai Haydari also, you know, from time to time, terrifying. Good stuff. Did we get to shoot down here? 0% chance of hitting Irliat. That's a chance she's willing to take, I think.
Am I getting paid for... Whoa!
Yep.
I want a medal for that one.
Let's do a reload. And we can finish him off. Ooh, that's going to trigger a bit of overdamage, though, so let's not do it that way. Alright, he is still alive. Which makes me sad, but... can't have everything. Who's next? Cyrene? Cyrene, you can finish this fight. You know what?
I don't need luck.
You have
I
this...
have strategy.
You got this goddamn spear. Why don't you use it? First consign him, just to
see
make sure
to it
that we actually
personally.
kill him. Alright, and then stab him. Stab him in the back. I cannot.
I won't compromise
mind.
my principles.
Well, then I'm going to give Irliat another
You should
turn.
feel honored to witness this.
So this may be overkill.
If it serves your cause, I deal death with my hands.
I don't know if we needed to deal 274 damage to that guy, but I thought might as well. I mean, when you have the opportunity, you may as well take it. So he's dead. We do not need chain axes. I don't like chain axes, so I'm just going to get rid of them. Even if they were, like, on par with some of the other melee weapons I have. I just don't really like them as a concept. I think they're a bit goofy. I know that's an interesting, a hot take in this setting, thinking a certain weapon is goofy, but, can we not be mimicking the things we found in cages? They have become one.
Never doubt me. Is there money to be made?
Alright. What do we got here? Ooh. An Adeptus Astartes Bolter. And the Arched Strategist's Mantle. All bonuses from the wearer's combat tactics areas are increased by 5% for 1 round if the wearer uses a stratagem different from the one used before. or if none were used before it. This effect does not stack. If I were to use this ability more frequently for my stratagems, that would be good, but I don't, so. Well, let's open this up. And I guess we'll go down there. There's nowhere else to go, so. Because that's not a direction we can go. That's not a... I'm sure that's not a direction we can go. Yeah, that's just lying. This map. In here? Yeah, we can go out that way, but not any farther. Unless we're dealing with some, like, Dark Souls invisible walls. Invisible pathways. Yeah, I had a comment on my Elden Ring playthrough. It's like, they're not invisible walls, they're illusory walls. Because apparently I was calling them invisible walls the entire game when I read that. And was like, yeah. They wouldn't be invisible now, would they?
Nothing escapes my sight.
Lots of traps. I bet we're gonna find a Fabricator Censor somewhere around here. And, I am saving the game. Okay, I thought it was crashing. That would have been concerning. Still have my graphics driver problems, but it seems to be less, so... I also had a computer update, maybe that stabilized things. Corrupted Technomat.
Let us not dawdle.
You're probably bad. This looks like the boss fight. Fabricator Censor Cubus Delphin. And never trust anybody named Cubus. That's what my mother always told me. And now I see that she was right. Oh, for fuck's sake, really? Oh boy. So these, I feel like, shouldn't be Technomats, but rather Skitari. Sometimes the naming is a little weird, but maybe I'm just wrong. Oh boy.
I always have a backup
there's probably
plan.
some dialogue, so I'm not going to initiate this with a sniper round. Upon noticing you, Cubus Delphim straightens. You hear the clanging and groaning of metal, as if the pistons and bearings in the Fabricator Censor's augmented body have fused together. Repellent scrapes and screeches punctuate his speech.
The probability of navigating your way, of reaching the inner line, was negligible. The primordial truth guards me and my work, then why is it that this variable has yet to be eliminated?
We have already cut down that brute of a preacher who brainwashed you and your underlings. Now it is your turn. Cubus's vox emits the sound distorted by static, a semblance of spiteful laughter.
The granter of truth who opened my eyes is far from this world. His son may have fallen, but his work will be completed.
Yeah, that's to be expected. So we've just encountered two regular word bearers. I am almost positive there is a Dark Apostle behind all of this. There's also a track in the soundtrack called Dark Apostle, so maybe that's factoring into my assessment here, but maybe not. I probably would assume so anyways, with this line. I mean, we know exactly what he's creating here. We see one of them right there. They were assembling demon engines on their assembly line. No, I don't think we can save him. Why don't I just kill you, along with your minions, and be done with it?
I would not count on such an outcome, although probability recalculation shows that even your unforeseen appearance and disappointing resilience can serve progress. What else would I have found a suitable specimen? Or where else would I have found a suitable specimen for practical testing?
Hey, Cyrene, you sick of listening to the ramblings of this rusty cock yet? It's like he's stalling for... Huh. The Fabricator Censor straightens his back and shoulders. You hear a mounting hum as if some powerful turbines followed by heavy footsteps and the grinding of metal against metal. Yeah, you mean like... Oh, a second one! Cool. Fucking double Forge Fiend plus... Basically Oh. Well, at least there's less of those guys now. Thanks, Forge Fiend. This is the nicest Forge Fiend I've ever seen in my life. Alright.
Witness the weapon designed to carry the glory of the true gods into the darkness of the coronous expanse. My shepherd has sent me one of his iron angels so that its very presence may instill faith and awe into the hearts of his flock. Accept the greatness of the primordial truth united with the might of the new Kiava Gamma, and perish.
I shall purge Kiava Gamma of your corruption.
Accept this new sacrifice, sacred truth.
I will exterminate
Alrighty then.
every last one of you.
Juliet, you're gonna hide back here. That seems like a good place. I don't know if it is actually, but I don't got anywhere better, so. Not much cover. That's concerning. Can we put down some chest-high walls anywhere? That's what I would like to do, personally. You're gonna stand there. The scowl, anyways. Let's put Jai here. I'm sure she's... Yeah, she can maybe damage that guy. Argenta, you're gonna go right here. Heinrich, you can engage up on the front here, and I guess, will stand here with... Man, I wanna... No, I'm going here. We gotta juice up Argenta. Although Heinrich is in the way. These are gun units, so I'm gonna have Heinrich's flank. Alright, let's juice up Argenta, and we're gonna have her put some Daka into this fucking thing. We can also throw a crack grenade. Yeah, let's do it. Whammo, 25 damage. It's something, I guess. Or we put it here, 100% chance. We can do some damage. No, take out the Forge Fiend. Fucking 2 Forge Fiends, are you kidding me? Okay. I mean, it's okay.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Single shot. Anybody that we can do some damage to? Let's put some right here. Not gonna happen. Maybe on one of you guys. No, I'm gonna pop this guy right here. Perfect. So that will be your turn. Confident approach active. Oh man, the noises happening here are a little unsettling. We'll juice up Argenta.
If not me.
Who's next? Fabricator Censor. Mr. Cubus himself. Okay, what are we doing here? I'm gonna drop a consign on this fucking thing. And let's put a front line right there, because Heinrich is about to engage it in melee. Then we're going to give forewarning to Jai. She's probably the most likely to get absolutely slaughtered, given her position. And... okay. Backline. Backline's staying right here for the moment. So I can also start taking some pot shots. And can I drop a rear right here? I sure can. Okay, what next? Got 4 action points. Indeed, we all have 5 action points now, which is very cool. Foreboding's not going to be all that useful, so... I'm going to do precognition. It's going to let me take an extra turn, basically, in the initiative order. And then, I'm going to juice up Heinrich. Let him go.
I'll see to it personally.
Okay. Heinrich's turn. What are your options here? He can't move, but we could charge. No, we can't fucking charge because he has the stupid-ass ability. Damn. Yeah, his attacks are all... I don't know. This weapon, or this item that I gave him that seemed really cool, absolutely trashes his action economy, which is not ideal. What if I warp speed myself? I still can't use my movement points.
Naturally.
Alright. Well, at least I'm buffed. I don't even know what weapon that is.
Focus, Van Calix. Focus.
Uh-oh. There's Jai's cover. Or, I should say, there is no longer Jai's cover. Daka of the Forge Fiend, I guess. We're gonna put the Daka over this way. We could blow that up.
Doubt is for the weak. For you, my Emperor!
It's just, it doesn't do much damage.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Okay, we're gonna wildfire here, and I think I'm gonna just put it on this Forge Fiend. We gotta get rid of one of them.
This is why I was chosen.
And that was a reasonable amount of damage. Let's reload. And I guess that's our turn. There's not much else I can do. I should have equipped a medkit again. I said that in the last fight. And then I forgot again.
Too bad I never leave debts unpaid.
That was a long shot that accidentally hit Argenta. Okay, this isn't good. Okay, Irliet, why do you have your pistol out? That's not what we need. You're in cover.
If I must.
Yes, in this case, you must. Okay. I don't think we need to use precise attack against the Forge Fiend. What I will use is...
I understand your intent.
Analysis. Expose weakness. Aim for the opening.
Tedium is beneath.
I think I already had an opening that we could have used. Maybe not, because it did give us a second one. And we're going to use Killing Edge here, and hopefully kill it in one hit. Fantastic. That is one Forge Fiend gone. Okay, Giant survived. That's surprising. I'm going to move her over this way. Back into cover. I'm sure these crates will survive whatever horrific onslaught is about to appear.
I can do that with the right incentive.
Let's
jest, surely.
Gun this guy down. I don't know if it's going to affect me. I think it does. Yeah, that dealt 0 damage to him. Is he toxified, though? No. He's got adaptive armor. Cool. Monofilament grenade time? 1 to 2 damage with that monofilament grenade. It's not much. Well, blaster time then. 2 to 4 damage. Also not very much. I think I'm just better off using your ability to buff up. Let's give Pascal an extra turn here. Because, I don't think we're going to be getting anywhere against that jerk. So, overcharged extra damage, 7 to 10 only. It's still not much, but I'm gonna do it.
The analysis successful.
Well, I can shoot him again.
Request approved.
0 damage, but we hit the Forge Fiend. I'm gonna put a bounty on the Forge Fiend as well.
My vow is to serve.
My vow is to serve. Alright, what can you do here? We could try and pick him off. It's not gonna hit any allies, right? No, it might hit Pascal, which we don't really want. Well, I guess I'm gonna put some shots into Cubus here. Hold on, what does adaptive armor do? For 1 turn, this creature increases its armor by 10% for each instance of damage it suffered. Oh, so we need to not be doing that. So we don't want to be doing a whole lot of low-intensity shots.
I can do that.
Far better off
right
hitting it once with something hard. Oh, she still had a shot. That was a mistake. Okay, speaking of hitting it once with something hard, let's get Pascal in there. He can do some work in melee. First off, Machine Spirit Banishment. I'm pretty sure you got some machine parts. I don't know. I just get that feeling. And let's drop a... Right. Okay. Melee it is. So, single attack. Let's drop a Cole the Bold. Also do a piercing shot. 8% extra armor penetration? I don't know. This is only going to do 3 to 4 fucking damage. Are you kidding me? Only 3 to 4. So if I do this, how's that going to affect things? 3 to 4 still. Wow. Max damage. A whopping 4. We're really getting somewhere, guys.
Taking calculated risk is my second
right here.
nature.
Let's drop the front line right here instead. Okay, Heinrichs. I guess we can have Heinrichs pick these two jerks off.
Everyone, step aside.
So, we can Death Whisper this guy. 40% chance only. What is this madness? What if I move here? It can be better than 40%? 100%,
I won't
yeah.
object to it.
Alright. Interesting. Just some, like,
Holy terror.
melee cover.
Smite your enemies.
Right. I would have liked that to actually kill him.
Gone.
So, now I have to do more movement, which is not really what I wanted. I'm just out of... too close to charge? That sucks. So, let's drop a War to the
For
Emperor.
the throne's glory.
Right back here. And I'm gonna endure. And also do an invigorate. I can iron arm him. Why the hell not? Let him do a bit more damage. Aim for the opening. You can have an opening, I guess. It's free, we can do it every turn. Ouch! I was expecting pain. I received pain. Wow. You suck. I do feel like the Forged Fiends should be a little bit more scary. But also, I'm okay with them not.
Bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Okay. So, we need to get rid of that one. One way or another. So I'm gonna start on that.
As the Emperor commands.
Argento's pretty effective at taking these things down. So what I'm gonna do is, first off, Wildfire. So we can do this again.
Doubt is for the weak. For you, my Emperor.
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting some work done on him. He's not looking too good anymore. So I could do Steady Superiority. Fucking why not, right?
His will made manifest.
And let's do it
As the
one last
Emperor
time.
commands, eradicate.
Down he goes. Wow, she one turn to Forge
I'll
Fiend.
do it.
It's pretty good. It's pretty solid. So if you run over this
Faith
way,
without
and
deeds
then
is
do a
worthless.
Furious Recital. Nice. Jai. Blaster time. You bet.
Am I
Well,
getting paid
let's see if
for
we can't
this?
take him out.
Tell me, and it is done.
Man, Cubus has got some freaky dialogue.
Don't get too cocky.
30
Medal
damage?
for that one.
Take it. 1 to 4 over here. That's not much, but it's something.
You've got a problem?
So,
I've
that's
got
our
a
turn?
prize.
Alright, there's more of these guys. Okay, Pascal's taking a beating. We need to do something about that. Juliet, can you target? You sure can. It's time. There's basically nothing left of import here.
If it serves your
Drop
cause.
Elusive Shadow. Suppose weakness? No, I'm gonna do Killing Edge so that I can actually get 2 shots on
I
you.
understand your intent.
Heal him.
Fortune favors the
73
swift.
damage, and then I can use my regular attack.
If I must. Ancestors
Only
guide
13,
me.
but, you know, against Cubus, that's not nothing. Because Cubus is kind of tough. This Blaster does some pretty good work on him as well, so we're going to continue doing that. And then I will put a
Am I
single
getting paid for
bit
this?
of Plink Daka on him there, which did absolutely fucking nothing. And let's give Pascal a turn. We can use his Medicaid Mechadendrite, or we can use a Medkit. Yep, the Sprayle Organics required it.
Don't get too cocky.
Alright, now it's Pascal's turn. So, start with Machine Spirit Banishment again. Gonna reduce his damage a bit. And we'll get some analysis going on here. It does have reduced armor from... No, it sure doesn't. Okay, well, let's do that then. Expose weakness. Okay, now I can start beating it up. Let's take him down and steal his lunch money. Alright, 39 damage. That's not bad. This is actually pretty tough. He's good. Okay, I'm gonna ensure that we get a critical on him. Then I'm gonna move up.
I am ready for whatever comes.
Do I just buff up Argenta here? I guess.
It's as good as done.
Somebody's got to deal with this fucking thing.
I'll do it.
This is why I was chosen.
It adds up, you know?
Doubt is for the weak. You are the Emperor.
Okay. Forewarning on Pascal. Actually gonna prescience him as well, because he can make use of that intelligence and perception. I have momentum as well.
Here's my perfect moment.
Okay. So, I have dropped that on basically the supercharged version. So that should last a while, right? Yeah, it's permanent. It'll be an automatic critical hit. Okay, I don't know if I needed to use my momentum there, but whatever. Look at our back line right here. Okay, Heinrichs, you need to get rid of some of these guys. Why don't you move over this way so you can use your exploit? He's not a melee character anyways, so I can just freely move around him. Alright. He is dead. And then, can we charge Cubus? Almost. We can get real close. Is that worth 4 action points? Absolutely not. Okay, Word of the Emperor. Get a heal going. Ah, why can't I use it? Apparently I can't use it.
For the
Heal up
throne's
Argenta.
glory.
Uh-oh. No more psychic powers.
But of
I've had enough.
course, Lord Captain.
Okay, that's my turn. Okay. I'm gonna move over this way. I think Argenta needs to just pick off these other guys here. Alright, well, he's dead. That's great. One more down. Let's just shoot this, jerk. 45 fucking damage. Holy.
As the Emperor commands,
Did I accidentally shoot Jai? I sure did. Whoops.
I refuse.
You refuse? How could you? Alright,
I'll
controlled
do it.
shot. We're behind him. I don't know if that matters. It damn well might. Down he goes. That was very effective. Where's the other guy? What's left? Apparently an enemy left. Corrupted Technoman. Oh, you. Okay.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Well, look, I hate to break it to you, but Argenta's here,
enemies of
and
the
she's
Emperor will be
not very
overcome.
happy about the heresy you guys have been up
Doubt
to.
is for the weak. This is why I was chosen.
And she tends to express her displeasure with violence. It's a character flaw, I know. Alright, early can advance. I don't think we're going to get to that guy in time.
Designate a target.
It does not make the target, indeed. Yeah. No way to move farther. I think Jai can finish him.
I know what I'm doing.
He's gonna kill steal this guy. Shoot him with a blaster.
Aw, you're no fun.
And we got momentum again. Okay. We killed Cubus.
Keep your wits about you.
Did his body go off the map? No, it didn't. Good. What is this? A Mars pattern lasgun. While better than the other ones, you know what, I'll hold on to one of them. Alright, what has Cubus
Keep your eye
got?
on the prize.
You must have something good. Shifting combi tool. And a bunch of crap. Okay, I was kind of hoping something good would come out of that. Oh, wait, hold on. Mars pattern chain axe. No, it's still not very good.
Is there money to
Right.
be made?
That's fine. I think we're looking pretty good gear-wise, so I don't think we need too much more here. So, that was fun. Once again, cool fight. Oh, I guess we can just return to the void ship. Affairs on Kiava Gamma is done? Oh, this doesn't look good. Oh. Yeah, that's a dark apostle if I've ever seen one. Sharp pain pierces your head, and the light dims in your eyes. You smell smoke and burning. You feel a wave of nausea, your legs buckle and your knees hit the metal floor. In that same moment, the manufactorum surrounding you disappears in a whirlwind of mist, ash, and gray shadows. Struggling against the elements, you can barely raise your head to look. Your eyes sting and burn, but through the tears you see it, a colossal silhouette rising above you. The roaring tempest is unable to shake the mighty figure. In the name of the Emperor, be gone! Ooh, you have art. Uralon the Cruel. Through the howling of the storm, you hear a new, chilling sound. Roaring, cruel laughter. Oh, get it? Because he's cruel. He's the cruel. Ha! I get it. Good writing. The figure advances towards you, and you feel that if it takes just one more step, it will step on you and crush you like a bug. Please don't. Oh, wow, we're covered in, like, chains. It's very cool looking. The warrior's inhuman eyes bore into you.
I am the monster of those who have been felled by your hand in the halls of the primordial truth. I am Uralon the Cruel. The souls of my followers returned to the fount of power they served, crying out for me to cast my gaze towards this sacrilege. And what do I see? Yet another lackey of the corpse emperor.
The giant's voice causes the storm raging around you to die down somewhat, as if the very sound of his voice is enough to make the whirlwind subside. You glance at the huge warrior and notice on his chest a winding azure symbol. The shades of blue seem to glimmer and mingle together. Yeah, that is a symbol of Tzeentch indeed. Yeah, I mean, the word-bearers, it's odd. It's unusual for them to worship one god above the rest. Normally, they're very pantheistic. The difference between Chaos Undivided and the word-bearers brand of Chaos Undivided. Normal Chaos Undivided is you kind of, like, revere all of the Chaos gods, but sort of as individuals when necessary, or when it benefits you. Whereas the word-bearer brand views them very much as a pantheon. As a pantheon that, you know, sure they squabble and fight amongst each other, but they are all committed to a singular objective, and that is fulfilling the primordial truth. I am the sovereign of Kiava Gamma. This is my world, not the dominion of chaos.
Oh, clinging to illusions will do you no good. The rituals have already been performed. Mortals are already singing the litanies of the primordial truth, or decorating the sacrificial altars with their flesh. Kiava Gamma, as you call it, is already saturated in the nectar of the truth. A fate that awaits all worlds that would stand in our way.
What do you want with me?
I want to look upon the one who has disrupted my flock's duties and my master's plans.
Wow, even you have a master.
That warrior from my legion, Fabricator Censor. You think of their deaths as a triumph. However, it is but a minor hindrance on up. There are other worlds that serve our goals. There are other sources of plasteel and adamantine. Revel in your victory. It will change nothing. Nevertheless, the blood in your veins whispers to the spirits that you warrant a closer look. Yes, you are a descendant of the rogue trader whose warrant Conrad Voitvir sought to obtain. By defiling the relic and binding it to himself with the tethers of the Empyrean, he was meant to become my servant. A rogue trader who would do the work of the truth. But then you interfered. Could it be that you wish to gain the true god's favor instead? Do you wish to present the corpse relic to me and serve the truth? Hear your very blood calling, begging you to submit to me. What would be the point of futile defiance?
I'm probably gonna go Iconoclast here. You waste your time trying to tempt me. It is not blood that defines a person's deed, only their will does. And my will is thus, begone from my mind. His expression twists in pain as he stares at you in rage and bafflement.
Pitiful insect, you dare!
A gust of wind sweeps Uralon's figure away without a trace. The mist around you begins to dissipate, revealing the dark halls of the Manufactorum and leaving behind an oppressive sense of powerlessness. I don't know, I don't feel powerless. I just told the fucking Dark Apostle to go fuck himself, which, you know. I sensed the presence of another Psyker. Someone made contact with you mentally, then tried to harm you with sorcery. I did what I could. You at least appear unharmed. Can you remember what you saw? We probably shouldn't say that. It was a Chaos Space Marine. One of the traitors to the Empyrean. Yeah, who else? I don't think it was he who touched your mind. I wouldn't have had the strength to go up against a Psyker from the ranks of those monsters. He might have forced some mortal to do his bidding. Perhaps it was through the same hapless medium that he sensed the deaths of his henchmen. Heinrich looks away and frowns. Such an indescribable power, to have reached out to your mind at such a distance. You know what, I am gonna say this. He knows. Like, I don't think he's gonna get upset if he knows that chaos is trying to get to me. If I'm honest about it, it's probably gonna be better in the end. He said something about Theodora, about how the blood in my veins will lead me to serve chaos. Yeah, again, Theodora, very sketchy. Sister Argenta, who has been watching all of this intently, grows pale and makes the sign of the Aquila to ward off evil. Heinrich stares at you, whether in surprise or anger. You do not know. Then he gives a curt nod. I see. We can theorize later, although I will say, Cyrene, that his words do not leave much room for interpretation. The Manufactorum around you looks the same as before the vision. Maybe the shadows have grown a little deeper and darker. You dust yourself off and continue on your journey through the darkness. I think that's it for Kiava Gamma. We're gonna see what's left here. The world's industrial heart has fallen to corruption, but numerous faint Vox signals from the periphery indicate that the planet's small manufacturing clusters survived without succumbing to the heretics. The sacred machines and hallowed lathes from these abodes have been reverently transported to the safety of the ship's hold. The fate of Kiava Gamma hangs in the balance. Ooh. So we get 3 ancient machinery and an energy core. Lots of Void Pirate stuff. So we could do Iconoclast. We get a mobile extraction, restore the Manufactorum in the shortest possible time without subjecting the wounded planet to a merciless purge. Or we can do this, which will also give us a mobile extraction. Purify and restore Kiava Gamma no matter the cost. As much as I'd like to do Iconoclast here, I'm going to have to go with the Dogmatic. I mean, we saw what was there. This needs to be purged. Everything there needs to be purged. So we're going to purify it. The servants of the Adeptus Ministorum heeded the call and began assembling a holy crusade to purify Kiava Gamma. It will take much time and effort to root out every tendril of corruption lurking in the dark corners of the Manufactorum. We got 3 mobile extractions, alright, and 15 dogmatic. And we have ourselves a new planet. So, 8 complacency. Okay. So, Valancius Restoration here, okay. Alright, save the planet. What are our first options? Restoration. The Manufactorums of Kiava Gamma have been damaged and tainted by the procedures of the heretic Delphim. A renowned tech architect, the fugitive aristocrat Barabbas Kilius is offering to enter the rogue trader's service as a planetary steward and restore the world to its former production capacity. So we would get Cursed Boots. Whenever the wearer ends their turn, they deal a number of adjacent... They deal number of adjacent creatures warp damage to each adjacent creature. Okay. And to the wearer themselves. Deals additional... Okay. That doesn't seem all that useful, and this guy seems a bit sketchy. So, let's try Blessed Are the Weaponsmiths. Ooh, I'm already liking the looks of that. Great trials are ahead, and we must steel ourselves to face them. The Rogue Trader will sign a mutual aid agreement with the questors of the Departamento Munitorum. These outstanding theoreticians of warfare will supervise the repurposing of the planet's manufactorums for the production of weapons and military equipment. In the jaws of lathe machines and the wombs of alloy vats, soulless plasteel will take on its highest and most perfect form. That of a weapon, man. Alright. That's pretty cool sounding. The Dark Marchesa. What a name. Okay, so this is just a better plasma gun. I wish I could compare it to... Pascal's current plasma gun. But what's calculated holiness? Calculating holiness. For generations, the Adeptus Mechanicus have been custodians of the machinery and cogitators of Kiava Gamma. Recognizing the value of this tragedy-stricken world, they are willing to deploy a forged cathedral on it as a token of sympathy. Therein, the blessed Fabricator Censor Fortron will envision and lay out a new and more perfect design for the planet. Alright. The Hand of Xenocide. That's good too. I'm gonna take this. Look, the Adeptus Mechanicus failed Kiava Gamma. Not going to give it back to them. We're going to give it to the Departamento Munitorum here. And there's going to be all kinds of new things that we can do. I'm excited. New colony, new upgrades. I love that every colony is unique. They could have very easily just made, like, a bunch of... just boring, repeatable ones all over the place. And that would have been fine, too. That's the thing. Like, I wouldn't have been all that disappointed with it. But this is just awesome. Like, so many parts of this game are very good. There's a couple things that I feel like could be better, like the ship combat. It's okay. But the exploration, the colony management, and the, like, ground fights, particularly when they're actually hard, or a bit challenging, those are cool. So, Kiava Gamma has been completed. We are done. And I think that's probably a good place to end today's episode as well. We made some significant progress. Kranach is done. There's still a bunch of things that we can do in Act 2. A couple of planets we need to visit, so we're going to do the rest of that. I don't know when Act 2 ends or how. I would have thought it would have ended now, but guess we'll see. At some point, we're going to also head back to Football. Jay wants to have a party, and we still need to find that Anvers base, which I realize I now know where it is. I just didn't find it last time, because I was looking in the wrong place. But I think in this case I will be able to find it properly. And we can remove the Anvers from everything. But yeah, that's everything. Drop this video a like if you have enjoyed it, and I will catch you in the next one. Heritor out.